looking for.
I have a question. Hold on. It's a convention. What if he was just walking the same route you was walking?
That's what I'm wondering.
They
But
have tables.
How can you tell that he was following y'all
Tables spaced
specifically?
around.
man, because he just kept. I kept looking back. Emma did too, and then he follows, and then here we are. We're at Walter Jones's table. He there too, and Walter's
But
like, "Hey man, you trying to get an autograph? You want something?" Like he didn't do shit.
what if he wasn't following y'all? He was following along. Kill said it was a convention. Maybe he was following you guys to see where you guys was going to maybe chill. You know what I'm
Maybe,
saying?
but it
You know
just
what I mean?
didn't feel like that. It
It felt like he was just following you to try to stick his. He was trying to stick his tongue up your ass or something to taste you,
some
right? That's how you felt.
like he just kept falling around. I was like, fuck it. Hey, I was over there we just kept looking back. Like
Salió en papaya de tembleque.
I didn't think he was trying to hang out with us the whole entire day.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, man, I would have told him, like, yo, my man, fall back. Fall back.
We try to be nice as possible.
Yeah, yeah, I know. You're trying to be respectful, but it's a respectful way of saying it too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But fall back a little bit, man. Like, you trying to, hang out with the family or the wife, whatever.
Yeah.
But for the record, if you see him again, Conville has had a lot of family problems. I know him since he was underage, and I
Really.
know he might have been looking for a little bit too much love that day. You know
I
what I mean?
sound like it to
I
me, man.
I'm not saying take the motherfucker home and lay him in bed with Emma. I'm saying, maybe he felt cared about at that moment. And that's what I try to offer you guys. A lot of love that you guys might be missing, but that don't mean sit on my lap. You know what I mean? So, just try to keep shit like that in mind if you see him again, and just definitely keep it 100 with him.
Yeah.
Like let him know face to face. Like I would grab his hand and I tell him, yo, much love to you, player. The last time I saw you, we was kind of pushing you away. Nothing against you, but I need you to understand I was with my woman. You know what I mean? Just let him know. You know, me and him, we argued for years after we parted ways from JTV because he kept blaming me for shit he did. You know, and it wasn't until I told him some years ago in 2022, I told him I love him, and I broke him when I told him that I broke him, and then ever since he accepted that we get along, and then we've been fine ever since. I don't want any of y'all to have problems, but I mean, it's very good to be honest how you feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's very
Uh,
true.
you being the big guy, you just let him know. Like, listen, man, you're my JTV brother. It's been good meeting you and stuff like that. But I'm here with my woman, and we're gonna have our time. But at the same time, to Kill's point, once again, you're at a public place and it's a convention.
Yeah.
But if he's following you guys in a fucking weird way, which why did you feel that you guys didn't want to walk around with him, or did Emma feel, because it's always like on the woman's side. Did she feel like, hey, I don't want, I don't want this dude running with us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it was like a me and her type of thing, and then and
Okay,
he just
so
kind of just joined in.
that's something you should have relayed to him, because this is why he doesn't know that you guys are a distance. He probably thinks you guys live together. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
So he probably didn't get the memo. He should have, but he probably didn't get the memo of, oh, wait a minute, these two are spending time together because they don't see each other every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just try to keep shit like that in mind going forward. And thank you for not beating them up. You know what I
Bro, I
mean?
wasn't gonna beat him up, but Emma wanted to beat him up. Don't get me wrong, man. She wanted to.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
And
It's
then
cool talking to you. I didn't know we was gonna talk to you for a while.
yeah.
You were saying something?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, because and Emma over here. She because I wanted her to come on party and say hi everybody and
Yeah.
Yeah. We appreciate it.
yeah, because
Much love to the sis.
Emma and I was even talking like if you was there, it would be kind of different because like you're in the group chat with me and Emma too. So it'd be totally different because
I mean,
Conville's
if I would
not.
have been if I would have been there, I would have had all you niggas screaming, including Conval. You know, what I mean, we would have gotten kicked out, but yeah, you know, if y'all see if any of y'all and JTV see each other, just think of me.
Yeah,
That's a piece of me that you're meeting right there, a piece of a history I put together. You know, but I think Conval's a cool guy. The fact that he didn't get the memo, I mean, maybe it was the environment. You know what I mean? Maybe it
might have
was
been.
just, you know, just be thoughtful. I guess be thoughtful before y'all assume or judge him or whatnot.
Yeah,
You know, but now if you would have told him, I mean, you kind of did, but if you would have been a little bit more on him about the shit, I think he probably would have caught on to that. But with $2 in his fucking pocket, a hard time he's going through, serving a man who served our country, by the way, who deserves
yeah,
respect, uh, and family problems, I think that he was just looking for a little bit of love, and I think that's why he had a lot of problems in his life because he didn't have that love that he needed from his family. And let's be honest, a lot of you here is the same way. I know some of you guys said had issues with family. I'm one of them. You know what I mean? Currently, I don't like it, but it's just things like that happen with families, you know, sometimes. So, but you try to be grateful. So, unless he was trying to fucking grab on Emma or trying to be aggressive with you or some crazy shit like that, I think, you know, I say just show the guy love, man. That's one of us.
yeah.
We're all X-Men, you know what I mean? We're the X-Men. I'm
True.
Professor Xavier. You guys should get along. I know Gambit, Wolverine don't like a lot of niggas like Gambit and Cyclops, but you know, we still X-Men at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that his life is your responsibility neither. I'm not saying that that nigga argue with somebody and get shot twice, you know, outside of the convention that you got to step in. I'm not saying that. I would definitely, especially with Emma, I would recommend you leave it to the authorities. But I mean, if he's cool, he's cool. I mean, if he was following you guys in a weird way, which I would have to be there to see how he's doing it, uh, then I say, you know, you did what you had to do. Y'all did what y'all had to do to show him the memo that, like, look, you know, we're not gonna hang out. We're just here together. But again, like I said, it's a convention. He was there. You guys was all meeting. He knows you guys, so it's likely that somebody's gonna lean towards you if you guys are running
yeah,
together. You know,
Yeah.
because that could have happened to me. I could have not gotten the memo and just been like, oh, you know, I thought we was just like doing the group thing, like, you know. But after a while, I guess you get the feeling when the couple is kind of moving away from the person, and it's like, oh, I'm noticing that every time I get close to them, they move away. You see what I'm saying? They move
yeah,
away. It's like, hey, we kind of want our fucking space, you know. But I think it is also important if you would have let them know, hey, listen, man, I would have pulled him aside away from Emma, and I would have told him, listen, brother, I would have just spoke to him and told him, you know, like I don't see her every day, so this is our time. We're spending our time together, but it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have probably told him something, just something to keep in mind if you meet anybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe you meet that nigga Shendon and you don't want to be around that nigga, you know?
yeah.
And you
True.
just tell that nigga like, you know, you're gonna have to just take a taxi or something, nigga. Take a Uber and get away from me, you know?
Yeah,
What the, what's happening? Somebody fighting? These niggas being extra. Suck my dick. And doing this shit is how you get shot. Oh, there's a Muslim nigga walking. He got the orange beard.
yeah,
Go
but
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Keep arguing with each other while somebody gonna get shot. I got a sick mind, Shendon. If somebody gets shot, I'm not gonna be sick. I'm gonna start fucking laughing, bro. I got a sick mind. I've seen all of it. Go ahead. It's two sides. It's the basketball court saying that over there to the everybody at the park. Police was here yesterday and they took like 40 people out that park. So do that shit. Watch when somebody gets shot. I'm gonna start laughing. I seen 3 people get killed. My bad. I didn't mean to get all fucking new jack on y'all. But it's good to have Emma with you. You guys have a nice
yeah, it
time.
is. Yeah, we had a great
I
time.
Yeah.
I was a very big fan of all the pictures you was putting up.
Oh,
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And I had to comment on that particular one because I started thinking, I'm like, damn,